Hey everyone! And I know it's been a while, but it's me! And I'm so ready for one of my first face painting events. And I'm so excited to have you come with me. Well, for getting ready anyway. So, what I'm thinking of doing for my makeup is like paint splatters with eyeshadow and then face paint as like the details. And maybe a little bit of shading. So I guess we'll find out if I'm good at doing that or not, but you get to see the process. Alright, first I'm gonna use some of this balancing face serum because I want my skin to be hydrated underneath everything. So, I'm also gonna put this on. Alright, now I got some of it on my face. Oh, and I recently dyed my hair blue to purple to red. Oh, they smell so good, but that felt so weird on my nose. Gotta pat it in there. So, I haven't made a long video in forever. So, I hope you guys enjoy this little process I'm taking you through. Gotta put some on my eyelids. There we go. Now, oh yeah, I also moved. It's so crazy. First apartment. So. Alright. Oh, and then maybe some face mist. A little scared. It smells good. This will keep my skin nice and hydrated. Not really gonna put real makeup on my face today, just because I'm gonna be painting other people's faces, so I don't think they'll care that much about how I look. But I still want to look fancy. Gotta find my primer. Where did I put it this time? There it is. Primer. Get some of that. Rub it in. And the lighting is really good in this room. I don't even have to use my little lamp anymore. That neck. Just have everything melt into my face. And bring the color back. Yes, I beat myself almost daily by doing this. And then I'm drinking coffee out of my work cup, but I made the coffee because I don't have time to go down to where I work to get a coffee. Using half and half creamer is not as good as coffee from work. But Mogan picked it up with love, so I can't really complain. airplane. I love him so much. See? Now the base is nice and clean, clear. Well, a little bit of eyeshadow there from yesterday, but make sure you keep up with my socials to see what I've been up to since the last time I posted a video, which felt like ages ago. Alright, now to decide what kind of colors I should do. There's a process. So I have this palette. I could use that one, or I have this really old palette, which if you've seen my Wish video, you would recognize this palette. It's the Jawbreaker palette by Jeffree Star. I know there's controversy, but I got it so long ago that I don't really care. And it's got some potential colors, but I'm not sure. But this one might just be the winner. The Splashy Candies off of Amazon. It has so many colors and I love it because then I can build up depth. I might do this one. This one might be the winner. Alright. So, what I'm thinking is I'll take pink over my eye using one of my fatter eyeshadow brushes. And then I'll add depth by shading with the darker ones. And I'm not going to do like a perfect eye look because it's supposed to be paint splatters and spills on my face. But I love how buildable this eyeshadow is. Because look at that, it is already built up to where you can see the color without any fallout, which is awesome. And then I'm just going to pack in the colors so that it really stands out. Because the best part about being a face painter is that I can go absolutely crazy with my makeup and nobody's going to think twice. Alright, then to clean my brush and use a different color, let's go with maybe some light purple as another splotch. But we'll do the splotch over here. And I'll just make it a messy little blob thing. Kinda looks like a star, but that's okay. Because I'm gonna add shading and outlining and it's gonna look awesome. Alright, clean the brush again. Don't want to mix up the colors. And then I'll go in with the green. And do the green just around here. Ooh, look at how pigmented that is. And then maybe I'll even add some sparkles. Or glitter, I mean. And it's a bit rainy out, so I don't want all my makeup to be water soluble. So far that's looking pretty good. Just want this to stay on my head. And then maybe one more splatter somewhere. Maybe on my eye somewhere. I'll do yellow. Yellow is one of my most used too. So I'm actually making a dent in it. Oh, and update. I have finished my Shein cleansing balm, which I think is amazing because I've never actually finished a product before. I've used it until it maybe ran out or till it dried out, but I've never actually used it up before. So I'm very surprised. Alright, now I'm thinking I will spray set this eyeshadow. Spray set it because I want it to stay, and then I'll do the shading after. I think that should be good enough. And just make sure that my eyes are dry so I can open them again. There we go. Now once that dries in, then I'll be able to do the detail. Okay, time for the shading. So I'm gonna do darker versions of each color at the edge to make it look like it's 3D, and then I'll go in with face paint for the white goopy like look. So first I'll work on the pink because that one is on my eye. Just gonna do it around here. Maybe I'll take a smaller brush to really do it in. Maybe I'll use a red to like really make it stand out. But yeah, just basically going around some of the perimeter of it to make it look more 3D. Just like that, and then I'll use like a red on a smaller brush to deepen it. For the yellow, I think I'll use orange just to deepen it a little bit, because there's not really a darker yellow, unless like, I guess there is, but I don't know. Maybe I'll go into this like mustardy sand shade. Sorry. And just go like this. See, that's already looking better. And I have hooded eyes, so not really doing much on this eye besides that. But I think it's turning out pretty good so far. Especially since this is my first time doing this type of look. Maybe I'll do orange as like the deepest shade. Yeah, that one's good enough. Everything will look super good once I'm like on the final shading and all that. Gotta clean these brushes soon. Just enjoying the process. I hope you guys will update me with how you've been, because it's like we don't chat anymore. Aggressively scratch it! Ah! And this is how my brush is looking so far. I only use cheap brushes because, well, they're what I could get my hands on and what I could afford. And they haven't done me wrong yet, so. Alright, now I'm gonna dip into a deeper purple. Which I kind of forgot I don't have a deeper purple. Interesting. I guess this one shade here that's sparkly will have to work. Next sparkly. Okay, that one's not as good as I want it to be. I'll just have to go back in with the light purple. Alright, I think that's all I can do for the purple because I don't have deeper purple unless... Actually, I might in a different palette. Where did I put them again? Hold on. Okay, I found a deeper purple, but I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush now because this is like the final purple I can use on it. Okay, that looks like a bruise, but it's fine. It's whatever. Yikes. Alright, gonna go with idle and just deepen that just a bit more. Just really want it to pop so that when I add the drippy effect, it'll look 3D. So far it's kind of working. And just a little over here, just deepen it a little. I think that looks pretty good for the pink. Alright, now I need a deeper green. This one's name is Ethics. And it's just a matter of shading in the right places to make it look 3D enough. But so far I'm kind of impressed with it. Really like this brush for doing the details like I am. And my birthday is this Sunday. Can you guess how old I'm turning? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm turning 27. Although I like to still think that I'm less than 20, but that's just how I feel. But it's awesome because I'm gonna get to have a birthday party and hang out with people, and I'm also working, so if you're in the Arthur area, come by my little kiosk and come visit me and say happy birthday if you want. It'll be awesome if you do, because I'll really appreciate it. And I love spending my time with people I care about. Alright, now for the yellow, just gonna deepen it a bit more. Gonna use whatever because it's deeper. I know I'm not the best at eyeshadow yet, but I will get better. I just have to spend more time with it. And then after I'm done with the eyeshadow, I'll just pop on the face paint and show you guys the finished results. And hopefully you'll like the look as much as I do. Just give everything a final little blend. Just to make it a little less patchy in places. Make it a little smoother. It really does fix the look quite a bit. See, that's already looking better. At least in my opinion. Just gotta fix up the purple now by blending it a bit. Make it all smooth looking. And there we are. Time to spray and get the final touches on. And I'm back, and here's the finished look that I have. I did little space buns, and these are the paint splatters. I got some mascara on. And now I'm all set for face painting today. Thank you for joining me, and I'm so glad that we got to spend this time together. Let me know what other looks I should do. Alright, that's all for today.